What final? What did I miss?
Wait, did you finish it?
I did.
Wait, really? Okay. I thought you were like.
I watched half of it last night and half this morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad I didn't go to a theater to see it.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. It was just nothing.
Whoops.
Oops.
Like I don't.
The end was kind of cool, but who cares about Bruce Wayne?
Like the comedian there. Like that's really the reason he's called Joker. That's all. The only reason. Where he plays clips of him on the movie and or on a show.
It was.
I don't know. I expected a lot more.
It wasn't any. It was like it was a movement, I guess, but besides that, it wasn't much. So you agree with me in that new?
I would agree with that.
You thought it was this great masterpiece of film, but
I was hoping it was going to be amazing. I love the part in the trailer where he says, "Can you introduce me as Joker?"
yeah,
I love that so
a
much.
good part of the movie.
And it led to one of the better parts of the movie, but that's
it
unfortunately
was the best part of the movie,
not saying much for the movie.
Yeah. It wasn't a hard competition to be the best part of the movie. It was the only time of the movie that something happened.
It cleared up any question about the whole age difference between Batman and Joker.
Which was?
There's no hint of any Batman, so why does it matter?
I mean,
it's just not an issue. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no hint at all that Bruce Wayne ever becomes Batman in this. He's just a boy.
His parents get murdered.
Okay.
I mean, what else? Was there, like, any hint of Batman before?
I personally think I don't understand the point of the movie. I greatly did not like it.
I guess it was too entertaining.
I mean, it was not a bad movie at all.
Yeah.
As long as it's its own little movie, as long as it's not meant to fit into any DC stuff. As just a movie, it was a fairly entertaining movie. As a Joker movie, I do not see the point.
I think that was more of the point, though. It's not supposed to be a DCEU movie. It's just supposed to be, we're taking these comic properties and we're turning them into movies. Because it's definitely a course correction because they don't like their DCEU and how it's been going. You know, people have liked it either, so they're doing smaller stuff with the properties they own. How did it do money-wise?
I have no idea.
Budget, right? We've got like budget of 50 million, which is super low.
I have not watched anything about it, like any videos or read anything about it, because I didn't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
I have not watched I will generally watch every CBR and Screen Rant video that is made about whatever movie I like. This one I have not watched anything about it because I wanted to watch it first.
There's a Red Letter Media on it. If you watch that, that's all I know. I haven't watched anything either. I'm waiting to listen to my thing on it. As Noob listens to his EFAP.
Oh, you. Rolled up, unfortunately. Did I say yet that I love the look of this map when it doesn't have our team colors?
Oh. Yeah, I like this map a lot.
This and Utopia are the ones I love the most.
Utopia?
Whatever it's called.
I don't know what.
It's the brick one that I always make us play on.
Oh yeah, the Coliseum. That's what I call it. Oh, nice.
Oh.
That's good.
I watched the first actual tournament put on for Rocket League. I only watched a minute of it. But they were nowadays those would be considered silver at best. They couldn't get the ball more than 3 feet off the ground.
Oh, one of the first ones put on?
Yeah, the first kind of official tournaments. It wasn't like a pro league, it was just like a tournament.
Yeah. That makes sense. No one's had the skill.
the part where the bottom of the wall there where it's painted, like that was like as high as they could get it.
Really? Do nothing from it as well.
The first Pro League game was much different. Those people are like
Yeah.
Diamonds low champ now, is what you call them, I guess.
I didn't touch that.
There needs to be a part 2 to that movie, because as far as I can tell, he's just destined to spend his time in a mental institute or
unless
a
he
prison.
gets broken out. Yeah, that's what you mean by that. I thought you meant like you still haven't seen the end of the movie yet.
No, I have.
Yeah,
It's dumb.
It's nothing. It's yeah. Maybe that's our fault.
Like, did he create a movement? Did we get to see what, like, any more to this movement, or is it, I don't know.
Is that our fault because we like comic book universes? We like big encompassing universes? Or
I don't need it to be a part of the DC universe. I just
Are we spoiled? Or is it just
like, I don't understand the point of the movie. Like,
yeah.
what was this guy's goal? Was it to just see if he can murder people and not end up in prison?
Yeah, it was
goal?
basically just a documentary about this dude's life. It wasn't anything exceptional.
Oh.
Yeah, people are loving it, so I don't know. As long as people enjoyed it, I guess that is the purpose of the movie.
I have no problem at all with it not being a part of a bigger universe. It's just, like, the story, it didn't make any sense to me.
Story as in... lack of.
Kind of.
It was just events and then it was over.
Like, most movies are building to something. I don't feel like this built to anything.
It built to a climax, but that climax didn't do anything. It felt like an action sequence, I guess.
Like, why'd they have his parents dying in the alleyway there? Like, it didn't... Unless there's a part 2, it didn't build to anything.
The Batman movie, that was the Batman.
They died. Who cares?
I don't think anyone... I watched one review and the person also said that was kind of...
I mean, if Joker had killed... Like, if he's actually Thomas Wayne's son, and the Joker had killed him, then that would have meant a lot. But instead it's just some random, I think, if I remembered it right.
Yeah, it was just someone inspired by the Joker movement, wearing a Joker mask.
Was he actually that thin, or was that all CGI?
I don't know. Whenever he showed up shirtless on screen, Liv would look over at me, and it hurts so much because that's how I look sometimes. I got the bones, but I think he had that Notre Dame hobbit in the back.
Because I know some people will do that for a part.
Yeah, I know. Like Christian Bale did that, but I don't think that's very not possible. But I don't think it's CG. It was really good if it was like practical effects or CG effects. But we'll have to see because he's super thin. Looks like
very
a
much
little
so.
gremlin. Dangerously. Did you care about any of the?
I thought you were going for that.
Yeah, no, I was. I missed.
Did I care for what?
Any of the neighbor bits? Well, let's go bit by bit. We talked about the main thing. See, did you like how the laughter was a condition? I think that was pretty cool. I don't know.
Yes.
It was all right. What I heard.
I don't have a
today
problem with
was
that at all. I like that.
That I liked how he already had issues before something traumatic happened to him. Because it's weird to be like this everyday citizen.
Did anything traumatic happen to him though? In the movie?
He found out he was adopted, but whoop-de-doo.
He murdered the people before he found out that, didn't he?
Yeah, no. That was... Well, yeah.
Like, I didn't feel like there was any traumatic experience that happened to him in this.
Yeah, I guess. He just kind of found out he was adopted.
He was a monster before he found out that.
Yeah, because he killed... I don't know, is that self-defense shooting those people? Hunting them down and shooting them, that's not self-defense, but... Being kicked in an alley, I think if you have a gun, you should be able to pop a dude.
I don't know, I guess he got kicked in the alley first, before he did anything bad.
Yeah, but he didn't seem too affected by it. He said, oh, it's just kids. But I guess his friends were mean to him.
Don't mind me.
I guess, yeah. He was just a broken dude who somehow managed to get influence. And I don't see him as a very powerful figure either. It feels like it's complete chance that he was able to do what he did.
What do you mean, do what he did? Like, not get caught, do what he did, or what?
Yeah, he's not a mastermind.
That felt more like just dumb luck.
Yeah,
more than
it just
anything.
felt like dumb luck, yeah. He's not a mastermind.
I did not get the, I feel at all that he's some supervillain because of this.
Yeah, no. If you try to put him up against Batman, he's just a man with clinical issues.
I don't understand how he did not get carted away when he killed the comedian there.
Yeah.
Like, are there really no guards, no police around?
I don't know. This was a post or pre everything.
That's another point there. Like, what state was Gotham actually in this? I do not know. Were there?
It's always.
Were they low on police? I have no idea.
Yeah, Gotham is like a Gary, Indiana, I guess.
What? I straight up missed the ball.
Tomatoes on your head.
I thought the neighbor was a very nice person.
Yeah, but it was imaginary most of it. I thought it was kind of cute when he was getting his way. I was like, oh, this might be good for him. But then, turn. She's not.
It's kind of odd that you can have a movie made in 2019 where there's a man just walking up to women and kissing them.
Oh, well, yeah.
I felt like that would be very unacceptable, or should be. I mean, in this age. I didn't think you were allowed to put that in movies.
Oh. I think it's just to show it. It's like, you know how when they make the sexist character in the movies and shows, they make him a bad guy. So you're like, oh, so bad guys are sexist. It's kind of like that. You make Joker the guy who runs up and does that, and you're like, that's not a thing you should do.
Maybe.
But if you made like the hero do that, then that's not something you put in the movie.
Maybe.
Yeah. But
there was one good thing in the movie.
Which was?
When the two co-workers came to his house and he murdered the one.
Oh, he murdered
and
the
the short guy's reaching up.
that was. He was so chill about it.
And then when he's walking by, Joker there freaks out at him to scare him.
Yeah. I was really concerned with his plan. I'm like, you can't get away with this now. That guy's not going to keep quiet, but I guess it ended up the way it
I
ended
was
up.
expecting him to get killed as he was walking past. And then when he didn't get killed there, I expected the Joker to be like, really? You're asking me to go unlock this thing for you? And then I expect him to kill him there.
Yeah, I was waiting on him, so I'm like, he's clearly not. And it felt like, was he going to kill himself the whole time? He wasn't going to go there to kill the guy? He was going to kill himself the whole time.
I don't know. I kind of got the feeling he literally just finds that kind of humor fascinating. Like, pretending to kill himself. I don't know.
But he was not gonna use blanks or not gonna. He put bullets in the gun, fully planning on shooting himself, not the guy. But because
that makes sense.
Because he was made fun of.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that was not even like he planned it to begin with. This is nothing his plan. This was happenstance that everything happened.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Not my Joker, Dark.
I never got the feeling he was suicidal, really. I've just more of just sick humor.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna do it just to kind of mess with
If he was suicidal, I figured he would have done it long before then. I thought he was just gonna play a joke with the gun.
Why'd he fill it with bullets then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't get the feeling he was suicidal. I feel like there was way more things throughout the movie where he should have killed himself if he was.
I think it would have been like, it would be really funny right now if I shoot myself in the head. But he doesn't know the consequences of you'd be dead.
Maybe.
Because he's messed up. Yeah. Did you care about the whole, my mother was insane, I'm adopted, I was strapped and beaten to a barricade?
Was he actually tortured like that?
I think, yeah.
I couldn't tell if that was real or Thomas Wayne made her say that, or that was like part of the cover-up.
No, yeah, because you get a picture that says something signed Thomas Wayne or something. No, I think because of the case files, he was. Well, that's where he got.
But
the
she also hinted, his mother also hinted that did actually happen, but he seemed happy during it. I kind of got that hint a little bit.
from what I thought was that that's how he got the condition, and he's been laughing ever since. I thought it was kind of cool that he had the little condition card, and he always tries to stop the laughing, but at some points he just gives up.
The card was definitely I like that.
Yeah. There's parts of it that I liked a lot as a movie. Now that I'm going back, but the movie as a whole, really good.
I definitely would not say it was a great movie. I would say
Yeah.
it's good at best. My complaint is
didn't
just
regret getting in for free.
I agree.
So, I guess, yeah.
I would regret paying to go see it.
Maybe I would too, especially with like $9 tickets.
I just didn't see a point.
Yeah, it wasn't entertaining enough as a Marvel
Like
movie.
it didn't feel like it built to. I mean, it felt like it was maybe building to something, then just nothing. A climax.
It was a good retribution scene, and it was nice to watch. Who was that who played him? The talk show guy. I know, and
I don't know. I also felt like it looked a little familiar. I do not know.
I'm trying to think of where I would, but I know him. I guess he's from the Goldbergs. If you watch that.
I know of, but no, I don't watch.
Okay. I definitely know him. Yeah, I like that whole thing. I think it was cool that it talk show. I like how you popped him in the head. And how he just like turned like I killed those people.
You know, this is very dangerous. When I'm doing something dumb, don't follow me. Was that you or them?
That was definitely me. The first time, yeah.
There's a very good chance I will get this ball, but there's a very good chance we could screw it up if we both try it.
Yeah. I just think he ran out
I
of
just
boost
booted
and
both of them.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
You saw
Everything.
twice as well.
I do not understand, but he also is
I
into
couldn't- I
different
was-
stuff than us.
Yeah, we are definitely different.
He likes his FAP thing, and I hate him because I hate Star Wars. Now I understand why he hates Star Wars so much, like the Disney stuff. I watched part of EFAP, and they were hating on Star Wars so much. I could never watch it again because of it.
Yeah. I think you would like my thing.
Maybe.
That I watch. Do you watch Mr. Sunday Movies at all?
Uh,
On YouTube?
I have.
That's him. That's his podcast.
I don't watch regularly.
Yeah, that's probably like my go-to YouTuber, I guess. It's stupid. But I think you would really enjoy it. I think they fit your personality.
Thought that was going in. Or at least hope.
Let people like what they like. Really excited for the Kevin Feige Star Wars.
I am so hyped
Do
for
you
that.
do you have any idea of when that's gonna happen?
Nope.
Is it not like it's not like a release date or anything? It's just
I have no idea.
well, that sucks.
No hint at all. All we know is he's doing Star Wars stuff.
Do you think it's gonna be a new trilogy or solo?
I hope it's a
something?
trilogy.
You like trilogies? You don't want them? just to make a new-
I do approve of trilogies. Yes, I like them. I think 3 movies is a very, very good amount to tell a good story.
It gets a good arc in there.
Yes,
But have they?
that you don't have in
Revenge
one
of the
movie.
Sith was obviously the best one of 3.
Very much so. I would say 1 was. I enjoyed 1.
Goes 1 or 3, 1, 2.
What? No. What do you mean? I mean, I was gonna say Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I enjoyed that.
Like ranking them, you would put 3.
Oh,
and then you would put
ranking
1.
them like all the movies or just the prequels?
Just the prequels. Yeah.
Oh yeah, number 3 is best for me, then 1, then 2.
Hey, I remember liking Attack of the Clones just because I was a child and it was like flashy, colorful Dooku fights I enjoyed. But I guess watching it critically. It'd be
There are
different.
some god awful parts.
Do you know what I like about 3? Lego
Mace
Star
Windu
Wars
getting thrown
where-
out a window.
Is that what you like?
No, I miss Mace so much. I want him to come back. He is by far probably my favorite character.
Yeah.
I do believe he is the most powerful of all the Jedi
Just because he's a little dark inside?
because he would use Vapod, which basically it feeds off the darkness. So he was able to use the attack against him to feed like his own power or whatever you want to call it, his own attack. So basically, him and Sidious would have been an infinite loop if no one else had gotten involved, or at least until Sidious had given out.
Yeah, because he's an old man.
Maybe. No, it's just Sidious didn't use anything like that, so he was ultimately limited in his attack.
Oops. Oh, nice.
You're about to say something.
Are you a fan of Sidious potentially coming back?
I love the idea. I love the idea that it is ultimately about the Anakins and Sidious. Or Anakins and Skywalkers.
Does it mean that Anakin didn't bring balance to the Force then, though? Doesn't fulfill his prophecy? I saw something today on Reddit where it's like people don't want Sidious to come back because it undermines Anakin's sacrifice and prophecy of bringing balance to the Force.
So, George Lucas always planned for 3 trilogies. I mean, always after. Obviously, he didn't plan in the very beginning, but when he saw the first movie did well, he made that a trilogy, then he always planned for 3 trilogies. So, was there ultimately balance brought to the Force? Or was that going to happen at the end of the 3rd trilogy? Did that actually happen? We all act like the story ended with episode 6 just because no more were made, but did he actually plan for 3 more, maybe? Maybe his story is not done?
Yeah. Star Wars is the only franchise that does trilogies, right? Like repetitively, like that's their format.
Yes.
So anything, because otherwise it's just sequels on sequels on sequels, I guess.
Yeah. I like that it will ultimately be a trilogy of trilogies.
For now. Have you been a fan of the Solos?
I enjoyed Rogue. Well, I love the story of Rogue One. I feel like it did so much for the Star Wars universe, hasn't told us so much. The movie itself bored me. It wasn't a bad movie at all. It just literally just bored me.
I like the visuals. It was really.
It's not like Joker, where I actually have problems with the movie. Rogue One it bored me. Like it would have put me to sleep if I didn't have a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Joker was putting me to sleep. I got quite bored in the middle.
See, I didn't. I was fascinated because I had such high hopes for it.
Yeah, that's what I was fascinated, but it was such a slow build. I'm 5-1 now. Anyway.
Solo, I thoroughly enjoyed.
I liked it.
The actor there, he tried to be Han Solo. He didn't try to be Harrison Ford. I'm glad with that.
Good. I think Donald Glover was trying to be.
I loved him so much. He is the perfect young Lando.
He's good. Yeah.
Perfect. Looked alike, talk alike, dress alike. Yeah. They've nailed it, in my opinion.
I would have wished they kept the same director though. They were doing the directors of the Lego Movie.
I don't know anything about that.
They fired him.
Not going in for pass, huh?
Never.
I was ready to demo him if he tried to go for it. Whoops.
I like this map night. Pretty cool. I like this map. That worked out well.
Was that a hard save for him? I couldn't tell.
No, that was an incredibly easy save for him. He just kind of...
Oh yeah, he easily could have wrapped around if he wanted. What were we on about? I really enjoyed Solo.
Have you watched the Clone Wars that I keep recommending?
I have not actually watched them yet, and I'm amazed. I want to go through all the canon stuff in order.
Yeah.
I've read...
Do you read any comic books?
Yes. I've read all of the stuff up to The Phantom Menace. I watched The Phantom Menace. I have seen Attack of the Clones. And now I have to watch the Clone Wars.
The one I recommended or the
Both.
TV show? Okay.
I have not. I have seen the ones you want to watch. I have seen those years
but
ago.
Not recently. Yeah. Just watched them. They're like good. I really like them. Have you watched? Have you read any Darth Vader comics? Because there's
nope,
one
but I have to eventually.
Recommends. It's like real good. Have you seen any of the Darth Vader versus Predator ones?
Nope.
Or Batman versus Darth Vader?
Nope. No contest.
Oh, I should have. Yeah, that was
That's
my
another complaint I have with the DC.
What?
How in the hell is Superman
Batman.
and Batman comparable?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I watched all the original episodes of the old Superman cartoon. He could do some crazy stuff. How is Batman at all in any way comparable?
Technically, Batman's like the greatest mind.
Yeah,
He's
so?
got the greatest. He's got the. It's if
And
you
the Man
give
of Steel will squash his head in.
if you give Batman enough time to prepare, he can defeat any person. So he's got his kryptonite ring that deters Superman. But he's not good on the spot, I guess. Because if he has nothing to prepare himself, he's losing that fight.
Not a bad pass on their part.
Yeah.
It's a nice back pass. I was hoping. If this movie was called just anything else, that was just about a random person with a condition, it would be a fine movie.
I wouldn't have seen it.
The fact that they called it Joker, that's my complaint with it. Fine.
Oh, too bad I'm not there.
Where are you? Thank you. You failed me?
Ah. Okay, good.
Unfortunate. He doesn't got that. Exactly.
Is it done? Oh.
What? Bad.
Not doing well this round. We watched part of the Ghostbusters today. Do you like Ghostbusters?
Which ones have I seen? I care so little about them that I don't know.
Okay. Well, we fell
I don't
asleep during
dislike
it,
them.
So.
Which ones have I seen? Was there two or three of them? The original.
I only know of two.
I've definitely
I assume
seen
there's a three.
two.
They're making the new one.
I want to watch the one with the
Oh,
women
they
in
have
it.
the remake. Yeah, that one.
And there's one with Chris Hemsworth. I want to see that.
That's
Is that the one
woman
that's coming out?
No, that's the woman's one. He's good in that movie. He's like the only guy in it.
I enjoy
Who's
Chris
the
actors
hero?
nowadays.
Yeah, your pines. Cat's trying to get in. We went shopping all over for latex gloves that would fit Liv, but we couldn't find any, so we ended up going online.
What size is she? Small or extra?
Small, but we can only find like normal sizes. We went to Walmart, Myers, Party City, but that was to look at masks and stuff. We got some glow sticks though, and we're getting those masks, so we're gonna match the colors of the masks. It's gonna be cool.
Hopefully.
I saw a Trump mask, and I was thinking about getting it for the payday because you know how you can get the presidents.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, the ones where it's like glasses and a mustache. That would have worked well. But it sucks having glasses and trying to wear a mask.
Are you blind without your glasses?
Yeah, completely. Won't be able to see a car in the night. Just like I'm adequate during the day. Like I can survive, I'm not an idiot, but at night it's a bit more of a lost cause.
I'm pretty blind without mine.
Yeah. Too fuzzy, man.
I can't make out any detail. Well, I can't focus on anything without them.
It's
It
just,
hurts
yeah.
my eyes to focus. Everything's
Especially
just a blur.
lights. Yeah, lights are huge old bulbs. Do you get that where like a Christmas light, which is the smallest bulb, can be like 3 inches?
For the most part.
So it's not Guess I could wear contacts.
Great pass. Look at that.
That was too fast for me to respond.
This man was on point. That's getting popped.
Yeah, I was rushed him so that you would have time.
This man. Unfortunate. I was trying so hard to wrap around. Please tell me you're alive. Thank you.
I had to do drift around to get my boost again.
I'd love some boost. I haven't had any in so long.
Ouch.
Not bad.
Luke's gone off. Today was our 2-year anniversary, Dark.
Fancy.
That's special.
2 years since what exactly?
First date?
Fancy.
Yeah, not meeting. I don't know when we met. Technically a year before. I'm excited for Halloween. Just because payday's gonna be fun. First daddy.
I would enjoy getting a actual payday mask one day.
Yeah, there was some cool light up Douse ones, but they're like $45. Or like light up chains and Douse and stuff.
Unfortunately, the one I wear in the game would probably burn my face off.
The demon one. What do I wear? Or a koala mask usually.
Yours is very usable, wearable.
I used to wear a gas mask.
The head doesn't really exist on the one I use. It's just
Yeah.
flames inside. Lava, fire. Please hit the ceiling. Unfortunate.
Good pass nonetheless.
Indeed.
Choo 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 choo.
Now I want to talk to the noob and understand why Joker was such a good movie.
I guess you'll get that, yeah. It's gonna be an interesting conversation.
I think it was garbage.
It was adequate. Nothing but. Oh, nice. Sorry. Baby out.
Uh-oh. I didn't actually touch that, I don't think.
Oh, okay. There's just a wicked bounce. Yeah. It was weird. Bounce off. there a Knight Rider car in this game?
Is that, what do you mean?
Like, is this guy Kit from Knight Rider?
I think so. I don't
'Cause
actually know.
I've never seen this car before. Yeah, no, it's definitely Kit. Never mind. I didn't know it was a thing. He's going for it. Oh, okay, you got it.
Didn't expect him to actually make that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're trying something fancy. You're not gonna make it. Go for it.
You're gonna hit the wall. Go ahead.
The newbie tube does not seem to be around.
What the heck, man? Got your name in here. It's not Dark Shock.
What? What do you mean? What?
Baby Irk.
Oh.
I guess I'm monitoring. Almost.
Almost. Unfortunate. I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, that's how I'm doing. Oh, well, that guy has 6 goals. You trying to laugh.
I want to tell him so much of this movie sucks. Or at least hear why he thinks it's amazing.
Are you listening? I almost got one. Don't worry. And back to our fault.
Not bad. It's been a long time since movies disappointed me that much.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched a movie that has disappointed me in theaters.
And it wasn't a bad movie, just as a Joker movie, it seemed pointless.
Are you deleting something? Keep a nice line going.
Must be dead.
I don't like being on this side. Usually we're orange.
I thought you were about to say there's actually a difference.
There is a difference.
More than color.
No, I feel a difference. This map definitely has a one-sidedness.
It's identical.
No, you can feel it.
You can feel it.
I can feel the difference. There's definitely a coordinate plane of this map. North is pointed towards the blue goal. You're going the crap out of me.
Let's see if that'll get him in here.
Nose Dark is very argumentary.
What were we on about before that? This map is identical. What is wrong with you?
No, there's definitely a position that it's front. It has a front and it has a back. And currently, the back is orange, and I don't like attacking the back. Nice shot.
Indeed, I tried hard on that one.
Good. Oh, you kept that on your head. That was weird.
And then I took out the defender.
Oh, nice. Oh, it was that good. Dark Shock. One more game.
What are you saying Dark Shock for?
Mr. Dark Shock. Can you get special colors and hoops?
What do you mean? Like clan colors?
Yeah.
Yes. You can in every single mode.
Can you change the hoop color?
I don't know.
Change the background color of the sky. Just change the banner color.
I do not know now.
That was right after I activated my double jump, and I was like, oh, I wonder if landing on the pole gives it again. But I got boosted up, and I don't think that was from it. Sorry. That's
Not bad.
I was just barely slicked over the top.
Is luck a thing?
Whoop! Hold my name. Is that bad? That's bad. Get it in.
Oh, look at that. It almost did work. I mean, they almost voted in for me, but...
Did watching Joker make you want to watch The Dark Knight? That's all it did for me.
Nope. I already wanted to watch Dark Knight.
Okay, good. Oh! Like I hit it up and I flipped it off. And...
Ever since I saw a trailer for the movie, I wanted to watch Dark Knight.
Yeah. That Joker just seems so more... He's insane, but he's capable. And that's what's scary about him.
Which one?
Heath
The
Ledger's
Joker? Okay.
Yeah. He's
He did a great
capable.
job as Joker.
Yeah, but he's also pretty crazy, which is scary. Scored! Be proud of me. Thank you. Positive reinforcement. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. Used on my boost. Can it roll up the front? Uh-oh.
Yeah, technically.
Okay. Alright. Nice. Almost went for this
I felt like I was tryharding a little.
because we were passing to each other. Or were you going up this line?
Both, everything. I
Yeah.
passed it to you, I kept hitting it off of the wall somehow.
This is Hoop Settle Down Dark. That's what I feel like. Feel bad.
Hey, look at that.
Good shot, Doug.
Are you proud of me?
I am. Very proud of you. I mean, it's terrible.
was a pitiful hit. Whoops.
Okay.
You're right. They suck. It is okay. They had an easy shot.
Ooh. That was a good save.
I landed weird. Jumped when I didn't mean to jump. My boost.
I'm really bad at saving in this game. Oh, nice. Oh.
Just skipped off the rim and off the other side.
Hey, Susie, what's up? What are you eating?
A mouse, hopefully.
Yeah. Cats used to catch so many birds and mice and rabbits.
Mistakes are almost made. Our cat brought in, I told you guys about this, I think, a squirrel head.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any cats right now?
We have one.
Really?
Yes. Just getting older, slowly.
Yeah. Well, that's how age works. It doesn't happen fast.
I would say she's about 50 in health.
Oh, okay. Like a 50-year-old woman.
Kind of.
Not bad.
50 unhealthy.
Oh, okay. Unhealthy 50-year-old is bad.
50 unhealthy, that's going to make it to about 75.
Oh. What's 3/4 there?
How many more games do you have to be ranked?
6 out of 10. Upper gold or plat?
I have no idea. What am I?
Plat 2 maybe? Or plat 1, maybe we're gold. Yeah, gold or plat.
I fully expected you to touch that.
I didn't have good bump. I was just gonna send it the wrong direction, but I did. It'd be fun to play competitive games in Hoops.
I think it should be a competitive game.
I mean, at least it's ranked now.
I mean, I'd like to see like an actual pro league for it.
Pro League for Hoops. They'd be really good at it, because,
I think this has more potential than standard.
no one can save the ball. Just because it's more aerial.
I don't know. Maybe. I feel like this would be amazing, this pro league. I think people dedicated to this mode that play it 8 hours a day could do amazing stuff.
No one's dedicated to this mode, though.
Some people are, but they are very, very rare.
Oh. Nicely done.
Indeed.
That was like, that was my attempt at trying to get good at that, and Dark is already done.
I expected you to hit it, then had to adjust when you didn't. In my mind, I was like, I'm going up for this no matter what, and then you had already gone up. I expected you to hit it, then you didn't.
Over the ball I go.
That's going in.
Oh, you're good.
I mean, it wasn't going in until he touched it.
Getting blown up in the hoops is just weird.
Oh, look at that. There is a difference. You're not lying.
The difference. Can't leave me hanging.
The stands are slightly
Oh,
different on different sides.
The what is?
The stands.
Oh. Yes. Colors in them. Thank you. CC, that's
You look
a
like you're
bot.
struggling a bit.
Yeah, I'm not good at those at all. Not one bit. CC, you want out? Or do you want in there? Keep sending me ball.
Was it worth it? Was the boost worth it?
So. One day we'll work together.
We can sometimes. We just try not to make a habit of it.
Keep going.
Whoops. I cry because I have 7 boost.
Yeah. CC, don't open the exit.
You got this, all right?
Yep. Wait, what? No.
You failed me.
I was up. Oh no. Oh, we had a chance. I'm sorry. I should have. I thought I had that. Like I was proper height, but he just nicked it over me.
Where exactly did you jump? Like, which part of the ground exactly did you leap from?
It was a little bit further than I. Did it.
Indeed.
We could do this, Dark.
We could.
No.
So, you're leaving too soon.
Yeah, I know that. But before, I don't know why
Oh, that's very bad.
Yeah. No. Good.
Whoops.
Okay.
I was hoping to demo him. I have failed us. What?
Get it, Dark. No.
I'm so close.
I'm off to bed there.
Unfortunate. Oh, look at these tryhards.
Oh, who does that? So stupid.
I am Platinum 1 Division 3.
I'm 7 out of 10 played. Alright, Dirk. Good night. Enjoyed playing with you.
Good night.
Enjoyed your opinion about Joker.
It's garbage.
Yeah. At least one of us is.
I actually, when I finished the movie, I was like, okay, it's not a bad movie. And then I unfortunately started to think about it.
You let it stew.
And then it made no sense at all. What is
Once
the
you
point
give
of
it a
this
day.
movie?
Yeah, it's got a euphoric rush after he gets his revenge, but
And then the following
Nothing.
3 hours, as I thought about it, I was like, every hour. I was like, this is more and more garbage.
Is there anything here at all? We'll have to see Noob's reaction and his argument. But he could just have a different taste. And
If they just called it Arthur Fleck, it would have been a fine movie.
Arthur Fleck, yeah. Then everyone would be like, oh, it's just a Joker clone.
I mean, I didn't even see a lot of Joker in there except for the laugh.
And the goat clown. That's about it.
He's not the first one to dress up as a clown in a suit.
Yeah, but it borrows from like The Killing Joke, where he's a comedian or wants to be a comedian. So it's got comic books. If you want a connection to the comics, Sunday Movies has one.
I don't want a connection to the comics. I just want the movie to make sense. Why was he doing this? Why? I don't understand.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, he's just going to rot in a mental institute or go to prison after this movie. He's not going to keep getting lucky forever.
I guess you'll see how it goes.
He wasn't getting out of this stuff because he's skilled himself.
Yeah, he's not skilled 100%. What does he do? If he gets out, he's just going to get shot.
Probably.
Yeah.
And how is he surviving all this stuff? He got hit by a car and then he got hit in a car.
Yeah.
How is he surviving all this?
He's getting beat up.
I mean, he was in rough shape after he got hit inside the car, but
Yeah.
how is he surviving all this? Who gets hit by a car and just runs away?
Yeah. Someone who has a lot of adrenaline. Who gets hit by a car in the 70s and doesn't die instantly? Especially with no seatbelts.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. If you want, you can listen to that.
I probably will.
Push my propaganda on you. I can send a good one if you want to start with a good one, but I don't know. They have one on the prequels. They have one on stuff. They have where you can watch along prequels with them.
Interesting.
A commentary track of Star Wars movie. They do a lot of Star Wars news stuff. I enjoy it. Good luck, Dark. Have a nice night.
Good nights.
Tomorrow.
number 5.
These reads are just trying to break down Ad Astra. I think Ad Astra kind of realized with this much time left, there really wasn't that much of a comeback. Classic's a beautiful dunk. You read that so well, and Espeon, that was good. I mean, you can see right there how much these guys play together. Espeon identified that Classic was going up for that dunk, and he had faith. He had faith that he'd either at least win it or come close, and he already turned around and got ready for the shot.
Yep. Moving forward into game number 2, what is the big thing you want to be seeing Ad Astra change if they're going to be able to come back into the series?
Ad Astra needs to make sure that their offensive plays are a little more cognitive. You could tell a few times they'd have a good play, a good pass, but it only turned into 1, maybe 2 shots. You look at Onslaught, they just keep pounding on the shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, and every now and like eventually it's going to go in. You're going to crack their defensive rotation, and that's what Onslaught does so well. But they also have Husky there, who's just going to shut down so many offensive plays. So Ad Astra needs to kind of gather up their offensive plays and maybe play off of each other a little bit more. But again, it could be up to nerves. There's a lot of reasons this could be.
Absolutely, yeah. We see a lot of shots coming out. 8 shots coming out from Onslaught, just to the 3 on the side of Ad Astra. That's a big difference there on offense. Who's the player you want to be seeing step up on Ad Astra?
I mean, it's hard to say. I know Laugh is a solid player. I played with him quite a lot, and Maximo. All 3 players, they're nothing to write off. They can all do it. But when you look at the saves, they only had 1 save.
Able to get in front of it, back onto offense now. G2 pressuring, looking for a second goal as they get it loose off the back wall. JKnaps is up, sends the shot. Hoxer's got it and sends it away.
Trying to recreate that goal from last game, coming from the opposite side of the ball, placed it in the top left corner, almost got it again, but transition for G2.
Oh, what a touch. Is this good? No. Okay, Ajax does get back in time. That was a dirty midfield touch. Chicago nearly made good on it. Ajax has 2 beat. Chicago alone back here. He's just getting challenged by 2. Doesn't make contact. Roldez is here. Can he make the shot? JKnaps is there. The shot just not strong enough. JKnaps has just the split second he needs to read it, and they keep their 1-0 lead.
And he shot it right into the middle of the net. He had the entire right-hand side, and that's the difference. You have a player like JKnaps, we talked about it last game. There's a small gap. It's to the far post, and he nailed it. And the difference there is he had a small gap to the right side of the net, and he put it into the middle, and it got saved. That's the difference between a top team like G2 and the new kids on the block.
For Chicago, upper 90, shot placement, demonstrated again.
Just a great shot from Rizzo, forcing out the defender, and Hoxer just doesn't make the best read on the ball, takes a bit of an awkward approach, tries to get right in front of it, and you're absolutely right. Chicago drilled that into the top right.
Such a pretty shot from Chicago, too. The initial departure off the ground, having to rotate around, kind of makes it look like it's got a freestyle element to it, but all on purpose, all with intentionality.
So you really fine-tune your contact point. You're looking for angles, the strongest parts of your car, and Chicago with the twist, little dish to Chicago. He was just a smidge too close. If he was coming a little further away, he puts that in.
Oh, the setup from JKnaps, basically perfect, all the way from midfield in. As they got it past 2 now. Back over to JKnaps, scoops this up. Looks to hold on to it, baits some players in. He's got 2 pass. Can he pass it to Rizzo? It's in front of the box. Rizzo shot just a bit wide. The goalie's not really in a great position, and that'll be Chicago with a 3rd goal here. 2 minutes left to go in game 3.
Just tying him up. JKnaps wins the ball into the middle, and Rizzo would like a second chance at that, but Hoxer and Roldez, they both rotate towards the same side of the net, and to be fair, the guy rotating into the net second, it's natural instinct to rotate towards the ball.
Yeah.
You're never going to rotate into the net and turn so you can defend the far post, because you just don't do that. You're thinking, all right, this is his most likely shot angle, and Chicago, perfect placement.
Having to stay aware of your teammates and where they have covered, especially in a situation like that where there is no way for you to challenge. You know the shot's coming, defend as much as you possibly can.
And you just saw your teammates double commit. So as far as you're concerned, you are it.
You are it. 100%. Such a difficult situation.
And it's tenths of a second to make those decisions. So you go with what feels natural, and you give up the back post, and Chicago will take it.
Hoxer, great read to keep this one on offense, but couldn't find the second touch. Now Ajax pass in. JKnaps will break it up. He's rolled his tries, not quite able to make solid contact, but he gets it to Hoxer, actually, and JKnaps kind of caught in no man's land here underneath the ball. He's rolled his, will play it to the side. Chicago over 2. Roldez past him. Nobody in the backfield here. If they can just find the one-touch goal, it's not going to happen. Rizzo's got it away, and Roldez tries, but the save comes through. Chicago's got it, and G2's back down the field. What a stop.
Oh, Birds, that feels so bad. You did everything right. You had the open net. You even pulled out the last guy, and just banger of a shot, but somehow pulled out.
Ajax tries to stop this from moving into zone half. Clear will eventually come through, but JKnapp's now up. Chicago to 1. Rizzo bops it. Roldiz now up, looking for a shot. He's got it onto the backboard. It's fallen back down, but no teammates in position to sink it home. And now G2, the counterattack, onto the backboard. Up is Rizzo, off to the side. JKnapp's looking for the shot. He's got it control, and a clear from Roldiz. Break up the action.
Well, nice cover up from Rizzo there. Chicago and JKnapp's both split off to grab boost, and Rizzo understanding that, it's my job to make sure this doesn't get out of hand, and last second chance denied, but G2, 2 in a row.
Yep. It did get out of hand. We hit the 15 seconds. We still had 0 goals for Birds. Now, but does it 0-3 in favor of G2, and now 1 game away from cleaning up the series. Our second 4-game series of the day, possibly, but Birds could send us to a game 5.
So to be fair, I did spend a lot of this game talking about how good G2 were playing, and that's because they did play well. They were unequivocally the better team. 10 shots to 5, 3 goals, only having to make a couple of saves, and that is a bit of a disservice to the Birds, because those few chances they did get on offense, actually great transitions. The one that sticks in my mind was that Hoxer dribble up the right-hand side of the pitch.
Yeah.
He beat everybody, got it around the corner and into mid. It's like they have the capability to transition out of their own half and get chances on offense. It's just, unfortunately, G2 played some great defense this game, and especially at the end with that save that felt like a surefire goal.
Yeah, no, and that is the nature of the beast of RLCS, especially when you're playing against the big 3. Like, these teams, the thing is, we talked about this at the beginning of last season, remember, like, we don't call them the big 3 because they're always the best. We talk about them the big 3 because somehow they always are the top 3. Somehow they always find a ways to win on the days when they're not playing the best. So even in the situations where they're not doing great, they still find ways to win. Birds is going to have to find a way to take a victory even on the days when things are just not quite working. And the few opportunities they're getting right now, G2 has been able to shut down. They've got to make the goals that they have the opportunities for work as we get into game 4.
And you just said it. G2, a member of the big 3, finds a way to win when they're not playing their best. They haven't been playing their best. Their defense has not looked anywhere close to clean. It's just they've still done just enough. Like, even right
what
there.
Are you talking about?
They got bumped out of position. They were out and somehow still able to make the save.
G2 holds on, a shot
and
from
back
midfield
the other
and
way.
the counterplay. That's the classic G2 stuff there as they take an early lead.
In Chicago, that's his 4th goal in a row now. Rizzo, just a light tip out to the middle and smashed. Goodbye ball.
I really don't even blame Birds for being up there. You have such an awesome opportunity with some people bumped, with some defense that doesn't seem to be rotating properly after kickoff. Let's just push the advantage, get a goal here where they've got to change something up as they got shut out there in game 3.
Haven't scored since the 2.5-minute mark in game 2. It has been a dry spell for the Birds.
As they now push out of their own half, a double commit on defense, but a really solid clear. Give G2 time to clear it up, and nobody home again. Hoxer will get there before Rizzo could hold him off. Now another dribble. Rizzo. Send a pinch to the side. Chicago's there. More neutral lateral play. Roldiz drops this one. JKnapp's able to get in the way. Rizzo, an attempt here. Roldiz will hold on to this. He's going to try and beat JKnapp's, but JKnapp's says not today. Takes it off of his hood. And Rizzo now advancing slowly but surely deeper and deeper into the blue.
That was a nice read from Roldiz there. To stop that shot attempt from Chicago. Rizzo, nice idea, pass off the sidewall away from the defense and just rotating in from the midfield. Roldiz realized he had to play. Another double commit from G2, but they still find the strong touch up the pitch.
So Rizzo tries to dribble us over one, gets it towards the box. Hoxer's got it back to the side. Chicago knew that was where it was going. He's got the read already. And the defense from Birds having to hold on as they got 2 off that back wall. Chicago's there. They brought them all out. Every defense swung to the side as the ball moved that direction. A bump on the scoreboard, or on the backboard there, leaves it open. Chicago's got goal number 2.
Yeah, and Roldiz, he saw that ball get pushed up to the sidewall after his teammates double committed, and he knew he wasn't going to make it, so he tried to turn back into net, but unfortunately got pushed right back around off that top corner, and he couldn't make it back in time. Chicago was over there grabbing the boost.
5 goals straight for Chicago.
5 straight.
He's having a great day. Looks for goalies, doesn't find any. JKnapp's now up. Roldiz in goal. Happy to take that one off him. Now Rizzo up. Lofted high. A little bit out of boost to look for the pass.
You want to know something funny about Chicago?
What's that?
He's picked up that mantle from last season where he's involved in every goal except one again.
It's a great stat to have.
It's amazing. It's just, I think there was maybe one series last season where he finally wasn't involved in everything but one.
He wasn't involved in 2.
Yeah, I was like, what?
They
And
find another
he gets
one here.
another one.
Yep, he was. This was the pass. The JNAPS to Chicago. The both passes. One that sets up the first pass. The second one breaks up the defense as everybody else is rotating back. Open net for Rizzo. 3-0.
And that's really the unfortunate thing there, because Hoxer was rotating back into the corner to grab the boost, and that happened. That flip started at the same time that challenge happened in the midfield. So he's still landing, and he can't readjust his path to get into the net to save the shot. Unfortunate.
Flips are an interesting thing because they are technically an unlimited resource when you're on the ground, but they do limit your ability to adjust. And in a game of tenths of seconds, that's a big
That one
deal.
mattered.